Welcome to another vlog. One of you in the Discord came up with the idea to do a 24-hour crafting challenge. These 24-hour challenges are very popular in the bookish community, and it is basically where we try to read for 24 hours as fast as possible. So every time you start reading, you start the timer, and then you see how many days it takes until you get to the 24 hours. So that's the plan, but then for crafting. So we're gonna see how many days it takes me to get 24 hours of crafting in. I am giving my own spin to it because I do not only want to see how fast I can craft for 24 hours, but I also want to see how many of the Christmas gifts I can make in that time. Just to be clear, I am not gonna rush that much that I am going to get pain or muscle pains or whatever. That is not the plan. The plan is just to focus as much on crafting, and for me specifically on crafting those Christmas gifts as possible. Honestly, I think that this is a great timing for me to do so. Next week I'm gonna work one extra day, and I think it's gonna be a bit much. Doable, but you know, I will need to adjust to it again. And I use knitting and crocheting to regulate. So I think it's very good if I focus on that next week, next to work, because I'm probably gonna need it. So Nana came up with this challenge and is hosting it on the Discord. And Judith is also joining. Both of them started yesterday. I was too busy decorating for Christmas. And today I'm too tired to decorate for Christmas, so I'm starting today. I have already started during breakfast. I've put a stopwatch on so that it counts up, so I can see how many hours I've done already, instead of me needing to do math to decide how much I've done every single time. Now I can see how much I've done and what is left. So during breakfast I have already knitted for 34 minutes, and in that time I have done the last 9 rows of the feet of the sock. So all I have to do on this one is the toe now. So that's the plan today, finish this toe. Then I would also like to finish this water bottle cover. I have done either the front or the back, or whatever the side this is going to be. And I am 22 rows in the other side. This needs 33 more rows. And then it's sewn together. And then I can block it and gift it. So those are the main focuses for today. Also, I forgot. I know that I'm knitting this sock. I was planning to knit another ripped pair of socks, but I think I'm gonna use that for that person's birthday, which is in January, which makes me hopefully have time to knit another pair of socks for a friend. And I know that I wanted to make the cardigan for my mom as a gift, but I forgot the rest. I had more plans than this, right? And then obviously I have my Christmas sweater, my Christmas blanket, and I need to finish the Wednesday sweater. So all those can be incorporated in this challenge as well. But I think I just need to watch my own video back and see what other plans I have, because I feel like it was more than this. So 34 minutes already on the timer. Let's see how far I get in today. It is time to go to the first Christmas show of the year. I need garlands. Now I'm doing it with those pool noodles. I need way more garlands, so let's see what they have. not film much, unfortunately. It's just stupid. It's a stupid reason. I decided I did not need a basket because I was just getting a few garlands. I got 3, so that's not that bad. But they were in the beginning, and I forgot how weak I am. So my arms were already sore halfway the store. And I just kind of had to rush it to get through. Because, yeah, my arms were too weak to carry anymore. Which is terrible. But with my arms being full and weak, it was extremely hard to film. So I only filmed a tiny bit for you. But they had loads of Disney ornaments. They even had the Caterpillar of Alice, which is one of the few characters I don't have. I got basically all the other Alice ornaments, or almost all of them. And they never had the caterpillar before, and now they do. I have also seen Chip and Dale in the Rescue Rangers outfit, which I need, but I left them there. I left them there. I do not. Honestly, is it smart I'm getting garlands now? No. But because I'm using the pool noodles, I need so many more. I have only done 2 of those curtain rods out of 5. So I need new garlands. Like the kitchen as well as the living room isn't even decorated yet. So I feel like that is necessary, at least. And we will see about the rest. Like, obviously, I want all my bookshelves done. And I would like, to get the shelves that I have in the kitchen done. But then I need more garlands, and it's not gonna happen. But I will show it when I get back home, because now I need to work. But this garden center is, like, on my way to work. I drive to it every single day. But the show was fun. It was lovely. I just could not show you, and I rushed through it a bit because my arms were so weak. But I'll see you when I'm home. Alright, it is 1 hour and 35 minutes in. Let me make it bigger. There we go. And I have finished the sock. So, the toe is done, it's crafted, all the ends are woven in, it's all nice and tidy. I keep the stitch markers in just so I know in the second sock what I've done. And I can easily replicate it. But for the rest of it, this is ready to be blocked. And make the second sock. I am not immediately putting on the second sock that is what I would normally do. However, this sock is very mindless knitting for me, so I'm keeping that for the next time I need mindless knitting, because setting up a sock is mindless too. So I think next up is finishing the cable and finishing the hot water bottle cover. That is the plan now. But I'm glad that we already finished one thing. You know, obviously it isn't done. I still need a second sock, but it feels good. It is literally of my needles. All ends are woven in, and that feels really, really nice. So not too bad. Not too bad of a start. We are, let me check, 3 hours and 47 minutes in, and I have finished the back part of the hot water bottle cover. All ends are woven in, so I think I'm gonna block it now, because it just dries faster if I block both halves separate and then sew them together. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Blocking counts as well, so I can keep the timer going while doing that. And then I need to decide what to do next, because this was the most important thing that, you know, should have been done this week, earlier this week, but it's fine. I obviously have these socks. I can put on the second sock. I could also just, you know, put on the collar or the sleeves for my Wednesday sweater. That's what I'm really feeling, actually, because I don't really feel like putting on a new project, because tonight I have the Stitch Witch live show, and I will be starting the scarf that we're doing together. It is a hooded scarf. I will be doing the crochet version. It's the Traveler, the Wondrous Traveler hoodie, something like that. So I will be starting that tonight. This one looks so much longer, but it is exactly the same amount of repeats I've done. So I don't know what went wrong. I have to fix it with blocking. Hopefully it works. But yeah, tonight I will start a new project that I don't really need. But I've been wanting to make forever, and you guys put it on a scarf, so I'm doing it. And I'm starting it tonight, so I don't want to start something involved right now. I don't really want to do the Nightmare Before Christmas scarf, because then I have to get the book out and stuff. So I could just do some granny squares, but I feel like I want to do the granny square later, because I kind of want to do the half squares first, and that will require brain power that is sort of running out. Like, I don't feel trying something extremely new to me right now. Alright, so blocking first, and then I think I'm just gonna do the Wednesday sweater because I want to. And that project has been laying still right now, and I really want to finish it, so... And I feel good about already having this one done and one sock. I've watched my own video, by the way. And I wanted this one, this pair of socks. Then the other pair of socks, but I already have a handmade gift for that person, so I think I'm gonna switch that one to her birthday. And then I did say the cardigan, and then I specified that I wanted to make another pair of socks for a friend and a hat for my father-in-law if I had time. So I think it's good if I start another pair of socks as well. But I will probably finish this one first. But yeah, blockings and the Wednesday sweater. I'm very excited about the Wednesday sweater. I really want to wear it, guys. It is done! I have done the collar of the Lusk. I'm making a sweater, but the pattern is called a Lusk tee. I have made, it is a 1x1 ribbed collar, and I've made it double. I've double folded it. It is sewn down already, the ends are woven in, so we're doing really, really well. We're just under 6 hours in a day. And it is currently 18:40, which means in 20 minutes I will go live and I will crochet. I will start a hooded crochet scarf, a green one. I'm excited about it. Oh, I'm just very, very happy. The sewing obviously makes it less stretchy, but I did a stretchy bind up. And it was, easy to get over my head, so I think it's fine. I just feel the sew line. I'm happy. It is looking, now it is really starting to look like a sweater. I'm very happy about it. Very excited. I feel like we have already done so much today. Obviously, I've knitted a long time. I've knitted for almost 6 hours. I was really tired today and I really needed this. So I'm very, very happy I started the challenge today. Now I will, get a drink, get a snack, put my other sweater back on, take a toilet break, set up the live show, and then in 20 minutes we will be crocheting again. So the timer I will put the timer on. I will be chatting while I crochet, which is absolutely fine, I think. But yeah, I'm feeling really, really good about this. Very happy. And so much done. Yeah. I'm feeling very productive right now. Hello. During the live show, I did start a new project. It is the Stage Wages project for November and December. And it is the hooded scarf. And this is how far I've got. Not that far. But I used up one full skein of Drops Charisma. And I attached the second one because I was like this far out of finishing a row. So I attached the second one and finished the row. After the live show, the timer was on 7 hours and 20 minutes. So this got me to 7 hours and 20 minutes. But the crocheting was hurting my arms a bit. They're still a bit sore of carrying stuff. I'm weak. Now. So, and I forgot for a second and now I paid for it. So I didn't kept crocheting after the live show. I tried knitting instead, and that went well up till now. It is now 11 o'clock. And the time, I've stopped the timer at 8 hours and 23 minutes today. And I think that is that's a lot. All I've done today is knit and crochet, and I absolutely needed it, so I love it. And what I did after the live show is pick up for the sleeves. So I picked up for the sleeves and I've done the short rows. So tomorrow I can add the colors. The first color and then the rows for black and then colors again. So tomorrow I can weigh how much I have left of the color, then do the stripes and then weigh the color so I know exactly if I have enough. I should have the most yarn of the first color, and it's also the color that takes the most for the sleeve because it hasn't had decreases yet. So it's good to know what I need. And then we can see if I can do the stripe patterns the same as in the body, or if I need to change it for the sleeves because I don't have enough. But yeah, really, really happy with how the sweater's turning out. The only thing is, and I didn't realize sooner, which is weird because I'm pretty sure that I talked to you about the contents of this yarn before in another video, either in a podcast or during one of the shorts for the 13 days of Vlogmas of Halloween. But this basic merino focaccia, I thought it was superwash merino wool, and it is merino wool, but only 50%, and the other half is acrylic. And I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't know, or I didn't realize. I should have known, but I thought I just ordered superwash merino because the sock yarn is also superwash merino. But apparently there's acrylic in it, and now I'm very worried because I had one acrylic sweater and I couldn't stand it because I was sweating cold in it, and now I'm worried I can't wear it. However, that acrylic was very cheap, and I have been told that it is very different if you have good acrylic, like more expensive acrylic. So I hope Katja is using the more expensive acrylic, but you never know. That's the problem. So yeah, it's very soft though, so I hope I can wear it without breaking in a sweat cold every single time. But I'm worried now. So that is a bit sad. But overall, the sweater feels really nice. It feels like something I could wear on bare skin. And it is actually something that can go in a washing machine if necessary. So that is nice to know that that is an option. Like it probably will not. But it is an option if necessary. So that's good. So yeah. Excited about the progress of today. Excited about the progress of this sweater. I'm very keen to start wearing it. Now especially to find out if I can have this. I can have this yarn. But this was it for today. It's 11 o'clock. I am getting tired, so we'll go to bed. And my shoulder started to feel a bit sore. So it was definitely enough crafting for me today. I will try again tomorrow. However, my father-in-law is here, so it is harder for me to film. And I also have some appointments tomorrow, so I probably will not, I will definitely not get as much knitting in as I did today, because today that's all I did. But I will speak to you somewhere there. Hello! It's Wednesday. It has been a while, and for good reason. Monday I could not knit or crochet as much as I would like to. I have been helping with the build, which is very fun but very tiring. So I think overall I could only knit on Monday, waiting for my appointment, and like 8 or 9 rows between building and waiting for dinner. And then I had the live show of reading sprints. So I think Monday was like half an hour. Yesterday after work I had a very bad headache, so I couldn't really do a lot, and I kept forgetting to put the timer on when I was knitting for a bit. So I then decided to start the timer. Because, you know, I kept forgetting and I was like, let's keep it on for 10 minutes. That is... At least I've done that. I probably did more, but I know for sure I did that. And then I fell asleep. So the timer had been going for an hour and 10 minutes. Which meant that I needed to knit for an hour after that I slept. Which I did with the timer off. So we're all even and good now. I might actually knit it a bit more because I kept forgetting putting on the timer, and I think I knit more than 10 minutes, but we're here. It's sort of fun. And I have finished the hot water bottle cover. I can't show you anymore because I immediately brought it away because it was a gift, and that birthday has passed. I've showed her that I was gonna make it. And that I still needed to make the second half. So I brought it. But this is how it looked. So that's good. And then I decided to pick up the sweater. And I would really like to get the sleeves done. Not today. It's not gonna happen today. But I think I want to get one sleeve done. And then continue on the sock. So this is the first sleeve. This is how it looks now. There are 3 color stripes in this. I am currently working on a black stripe. I have all my stitch markers in every decrease, so I can do it exactly the same on the second sleeve. This is it. It looks good, right? I'm very happy with it. So far, I have enough yarn. I'm very curious to see what happens when I get to the yarn of the bodies. Because obviously I used more then, but then I also have more decreases done. So who knows? I am enjoying this project so much. There is a event on Speedstorm and I finally got to buy Wish Blossom Ranch yesterday. I haven't been able to game Wish Blossom. I haven't been able to play Wish Blossom Ranch yet because of the headache yesterday. Oh, but I did play a bit of Speedstorm today because there is an event that you need to do daily now. I still need to finish that, but I think now what I want to do first is dye my hair. And while that is sitting in my hair, I can knit or game a bit. And then wash it out and then knit on the sleeve. That is the plan today. See how much hours I can get in. This should be... It's already later than I planned to start, but I had to edit some other videos. So it is... it's 12 o'clock. So we still have the full afternoon and tonight. So I feel like I still should be able to get a lot of hours in. But we'll see. I'm very excited about this sweater. I want to wear it so bad. That's why I'm focusing on it now. I'm very excited about it. Let's see. Oh, the timer is currently on. 10, oh, you can't see that. 10 hours and 11 minutes. So it would be nice if I get to, it would be great if it would be 18, but that's probably not gonna happen. So 16 would be nice. Let's see how far we go. Hello! It is 7 o'clock at night and this is how the sleeve looks. I had to try it on because we're getting so close. But I do think I can get 2 more colors in because I would like my sleeves to be till here. Which means, unfortunately, that the last color in the body cannot be in the sleeve. So that is unfortunate. Maybe yeah. It's very unfortunate because these two are almost the same. You know. That could have been the other color. So yeah. I could maybe do it on the right sleeve, but I don't think I can handle that they're both different. So it is getting really, really nice though. I'm very happy with it. We are currently 13 hours and 10 minutes in, and the sleeve is almost done. Which also means that I've done over half of the challenge. Very excited. In Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days. Which would mean that this would take me more than a week. Which I did not intend. I had a feeling this was going to be faster than the books. And now I'm not sure anymore. So, time for me to get cracking. To pull a bit through and make it happen. That would be nice. So yeah. I'm gonna knit again. And see if I can. I want to finish this sleeve tonight. At least. That is probably all I can do. Because it is at least 1, 2, 3, 4 stripes and then the ribbing. So 6 stripes. I think the ribbing is going to be twice as much. I'm excited. Hello. It is 10 o'clock. We have 15.5 hours on the timer. However, I forgot to put it on again. And I think I've been knitting for half an hour before I noticed. So I'll probably just keep it running when I brush my teeth soon to go to bed. So I have some more minutes in because that is fair. However, it is the end of the day for me. I will go to bed soon. And I wanted to show you that the sleeve is done. I'm very excited. It comes to here, which is my favorite length. I absolutely love it. Very, very happy with the results. Love it so much. This is what I have left. So it's almost a full skein for a sleeve. I have another skein. So I have twice this left at the end of the project, which is perfect. Great. So, yes, very happy. It's so soft. I'm really enjoying this. I'm so happy. Part of me thinks you should really start knitting on the sock now again because, you know, that's a gift. But the other part of me thinks, yeah, fuck no. I want to finish this sweater. I want to wear this sweater. And I was so close. I only have one sleeve left. Which like feels doable in a day even if I commit. So let me scooch you over. And then this is what we have so far. So the only stripe that is missing is this one. Which, you know, these two are so similar. If I didn't do both of them, I had all colors. Which is sad, but I'm not gonna change it. I'm really enjoying this, guys. I love it. One more sleeve to go. But I'm having a good time. And yeah, I think I did hit 16 hours, but I forgot to put the timer on. So, but I think I would have hit 16 hours today. Which means 8 more to go. I have done it in the day before. It's not gonna happen tomorrow because I have to work. And then I also have to work Friday evening. But I hope I can get it Friday before work. Maybe cross my fingers. I am very, very motivated now. Because I want to finish the sweater and wear it. All the ends are woven in the sleeves. The stitch markers are just there still so I can exactly copy them on this one. Yeah. So happy. And I feel like the challenge is going well. If I didn't have such a headache yesterday, it would have been further in. But I feel like that's fine. Like, stuff like that happen. I think we're doing good. No pain. Getting a lot of projects done. There's already one sock done. The hot water bottle cover is done. We've done the color of this sweater. We've done one sleeve of this sweater. And I will get the other. I will finish the other sleeve in this. In that 8 hours. For sure. So I'm feeling really good about this challenge. So if you're watching this and you think, that looks fun. It is. Go do it. I would recommend doing a challenge yourself. Well, it's so soft, you keep touching your sweater. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. It is the herbal lady, but it is 8:30 at night. It is Thursday. And the timer is 18 hours and 41 minutes in. That means that I'm almost done 3 hours today. I did a tiny bit on the sock before work and during work, but I forgot to do the timer during work, so that wasn't helpful. At last, for my sock it is, obviously. And then when I came home, I had to do some stuff, but then I got into crafting, and that is where most of the 3 hours is coming from. And I have started the sleeve. This is the second sleeve. Hopefully to finish it today or tomorrow. The second sleeve is way easier because we just follow the stitch markers on this side. I make sure that every time we hit a stitch marker on that side, we do the decreases here, put the stitch marker there. So it is making it easier for me. I really enjoy it. However, I didn't sleep well tonight, so I'm very tired. So I think I'm gonna lay down now. However, I have to stay up until 12 today. So maybe if I lay down now, I can still get some knitting done afterwards. That would be great. But yeah, this is how far we are. I'm so excited about this sweater. And I'm really, really enjoying this the challenge. So, 3 hours in. Doesn't look like 3 hours, but it is. I had to pick up the stitches and such, so. And I also did something on the sock. I will maybe see you later today, but otherwise it will be tomorrow. I hope I can finish this challenge tomorrow, but it definitely depends on if I can knit after I lay down and how long I need to lay down. Because right now I have 6 hours left. I have to work for 6 hours tomorrow, so that is not doable. But, if I can get 2 hours in today still, maybe it is. We will see. Hello! It is Saturday and hopefully the last day of this challenge, because then we've done it in 6 days and that is actually already a bit longer than I wanted it to be, or I thought I could do it. And I still think I could have done it faster. However, yesterday I got distracted by Jamie. I finally did not have a huge headache, so I could finally play my Wish Blossom Runs DLC that I bought. So that's what I did, and then I had to work. So I got distracted yesterday, no crafting done. It is currently 10:44 and we almost have 21 hours on the timer. So 3 more hours in today and then we're done. The goal is to see if I can finish this sleeve because I really want to. So let's get knitting and we will find out. Saturday, 10 o'clock, and we have hit the 24-hour timer. We have done it, and it took me exactly 7 days because last week I started on Sunday. So, we hit the timer. And it's a tiny bit unfortunate because I've just finished the last color stripe. So all I have to do now is 8 rows of ribbing and then the sweater is done. So unfortunately I did not manage in the 24-hour challenge, which is a tiny bit unfortunate. I'm not gonna leave it, like, let's be fair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knit the ribbing, let the timer go, and then I'll talk to you tomorrow what we done, how long it took, and answer the question, how many gifts could we knit in 24 hours. So I will see you tomorrow, but so close. And then I can wear the sweater tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. Good morning. It is Sunday, and yesterday I did manage to finish the challenge. For the people that are curious, the ribbing, I think that one, I'm not sure. The ribbing on this sleeve took me, and the cast off took me half an hour, and then it took half an hour to weave in all the ends. But I am so happy with this. This is the first time wearing it. So far, I'm not getting overstimulated at all. It is very soft. I only have a t-shirt under this. That was just necessary for, it's cool. Yeah, and I'm normally very itchy, but I don't feel any itch anywhere. The only thing is the collar is a bit stiff. Probably because I sewn it down. And I did that a bit too stiff. But I will see if it bothers me. Because I get it over my head easily, so that is not a problem. I can just feel it. Like that it is sewn down, and this part has less elasticity than the rest of the sweater. However, I also still need to block it. But yeah, because of the extra work on the sweater, yesterday I hit almost 25 hours. That took me 7 days to complete. And honestly, I think I can do it faster. There were some days in there with major headache that I could barely knit or do anything else for that matter. Those are days that I really slept a lot. And then when that was over, I could finally play my new DLC on Disney Dreamlight Valley. So obviously I got a bit distracted too. So I actually think I could have done it faster. But yeah. So how much presents did we make in the 24-hour? Because that was the goal. Wow. Not as many as I thought I could. However, that is because I majorly got distracted by this sweater, and I'm very glad I finished it because I was afraid that this was gonna have to wait until after Christmas. So this is how it looks. Yeah, you can see the line. I really like this line. So for this sweater we did the collar and both sleeves fully. I also woven in all the ends for the sleeve and the collar, so that's all in the time. Then I finished a hot water bottle cover. That is already being gifted, so that is why you're getting the picture. But that would be... But for that, I've made the full back, sewn it together, tied the ribbon in, and blocked it. That is also in the hours. And then we also finished a sock. For this we only had to knit 9 rows and a toe. So somewhere here. This is what we done. But it's also blocked already, so that is really helpful. And we have started the second sock, but we're not furring. Like, we're still in the ribbing part. But it is started. And I do really feel better about my gift knitting plans now. The first sock of this pair, like this sock went by way faster than I anticipated because it is a larger size than I normally do. So I do think I have time for another pair of socks, which would be nice because the friend I really want to make socks for this is the second year, and I didn't get to it last year either. So I would like to get to it this year. I see this friend and the friend I want to knit socks for on the same day, the 21st of December. So I hope it would be really nice if I could both give them a pair of socks that day. So I have to finish this pair first, but then I can check if I have a colorway for the other friend, and then knit them a pair of socks too. So overall, I'm really pleased with the results. My Christmas gifts feel way more doable right now. So yeah, very happy about the results. However, I do think I can do it faster. So we might need to do this again. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe if you want to see more chaos from me. And I will see you in the next one.